Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here back for another video. This is a 2022 forecast for all Sagittarius. So if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, in your chart, whatever the case may be, there may be some messages here for you. Please keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all a substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. So originally I planned to do a pick a card reading for the 2022 forecast, and I recorded up to like maybe an hour and about 10 minutes maybe, and I couldn't record anymore. I don't have any more storage space. I can't merge it or anything. So unfortunately, I did have to delete it. So instead, I decided to do the 2022 forecast by zodiac sign. And I felt called to start off with fire signs. So Sagittarius is the last fire sign. I have them all done. And since we are not in 2022 quite yet, it gives me time to get all the signs uploaded before we get into that year. So tonight I'm finishing off Sagittarius. It's the last fire sign, and then tomorrow I'll be doing another element, and then so on and so forth. I'm not gonna do too many in one day, no more than 3, because that is a lot of energy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'll also be pulling some cards throughout the video once I'm done going through all of these, and then you'll also get a yearly affirmation for 2022 as well. This we will look at towards the end. And let's go ahead and see 2022. 10 of fire. So 10 of wands. It says too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress related health concerns. I'm not focused on the health concerns part. And I've never really seen 10 of wands as that type of energy. So take it only if you feel it resonates. But definitely I feel like 10 of wands is saying for possibly to start off the year, or maybe even current energy, you could be going through energy of being overwhelmed. And I'm also hearing overshadowed. I feel like you don't feel that you are heard. Now, again, this could be current energy as well, but I feel like for some of you, this is going to kind of start off your year. You're going to feel like there's no hope in the beginning for whatever reason, but I feel like this is just telling you to take it one day at a time, and also to stop taking on other people's responsibilities and problems. And yeah, so 2022 is definitely going to be starting off for some of you a little bit rocky, and that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes that lays our foundation, and that allows for us to, create our own stability eventually. Sometimes we have to go through the dirt to actually get to, that masterpiece, and to reach a goal. 9 of Earth, which is 9 of Pentacles, enjoying the fruits of your labor. So 2022, like I said, is going to start off like there's no hope, but then you're going to get there. And I feel like it says enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So I feel like maybe you guys are going to be working on maybe getting into self-employment if you haven't already. And for some of you that are already in self-employment right now, 2022 is going to be the year where you're going to be more successful with that financially, and just overall opportunities in that area. Let's see. And we have air, Queen of Air, so Queen of Swords, and this is independent energy. It says independent, experience, realistic, witty, and then you have objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. So yeah, I definitely get a feeling, because this is independent energy with the Queen of Swords, and then you have Nine of Earth, which I'm being called to focus more so on the self-employment part of it and independent. Right now, I feel like Spirit is saying 2022 is a good year for you to start working on your own. Or to at least start preparing a plan to make that a part of your daily life somehow. I feel like this is something that maybe you have wanted for yourself, but you never had the courage to go after it. Or maybe you went after it, but just not full force. 2022 is the year for you to really stick your elbows in and go for it. Spring. So 2022 spring time. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So that's going to be a good time for you to manifest, and a good time for you to I feel like invest into certain opportunities. And for some of you, it's a good time to again start that. I feel like the trial and error phase of getting to know your niche and understanding what it means to be an entrepreneur, I feel. So springtime for you guys in 2022 brings a lot of learning experiences, I feel. And family. We have family. So connections with your family. Maybe you're going to go visit family, or family is going to come visit you within the springtime of 2022, possibly. And I feel like this is about you connecting a little bit deeper with your family members and kind of understanding more where you come from, I feel, in 2022. We have intuition. So following your intuition in 2022, especially when it comes to your family, I feel in the springtime in 2022, your intuition is going to be very, very reputable, meaning that it's going to be trustworthy guidance being provided to you from spirit. And that is something that you need to take action on, and something that you need to messages that you need to be willing to listen to. And I feel like you're going to be learning how to communicate with spirit more next year as well. So it says each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. So yeah. Self-acceptance. So this is just about obviously accepting yourself for who you are. 2022 is going to be a year of stepping out of denial and allowing yourself to shine as is, not, overdoing your appearance, or overdoing just a lot of things around you in general. And be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Even if, whether or not you accomplished much in 2022, whether or not you've accomplished much in 2021, Spirit says you still have a lot to be proud of. Compassion. Yeah. So compassion towards yourself and others is something you guys are going to be working on in 2022. Archangel Zadkiel says, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. I feel like you are definitely going to be, like I said earlier, but I feel like this message is coming up again, but in a different way. You are going to be connected with your family on a much deeper soul level. They're going to understand you more. They're going to be put in your shoes more. So I don't know if you have maybe an unhealthy relationship with certain family members, or it could be possible that an unhealthy relationship with a family member will start in 2022. But it's just telling you in that case, giving you a heads up to just treat the situation with compassion and put yourself maybe in their shoes to kind of better understand what it is they may be going through and why they may be taking things out on you. So I definitely see maybe some challenges with your family in 2022, but it's all going to help you grow. Sensitivity, You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So I feel like that's a part of the intuition, the intuitive messages as well. It looks like some of you are empathic here. Very empathic. Which means that you sometimes can feel other people's emotions as if they're your own for the most part. Some of you may kind of be going through symptoms of empath in 2022, and you may not recognize what it is. But Spirit is wanting to tell you that it is your psychic abilities, or just, empath possibly. And yeah. So new moon, wow. So Sagittarius, focus on the positive. I say Sagittarius or Sagittarius because this is literally the reading for Sagittarius. So you're definitely going to be within your elements within 2022. And it says to focus on the positive. I feel like this is you. I feel like, yes, sensitivity is very healthy. So don't block out your sensual needs or just sensitivity in general. You do need to work with that. But at the same time, for you guys, I am seeing that there is a need to kind of to stop over analyzing certain things and just focus on the positive of a situation, because there is a positive in every situation. You just have to be willing to really see it. So yeah. And let's see. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. 13. So yeah, pretty much like I was already saying. Yeah, every cycle is a higher opportunity. So everything that you go through basically in 2022 is going to be a learning experience, and it's going to allow for opportunity to grow personally and just growth in general. And it's going to allow you to elevate. And I do feel like your vibrations are going to be very high, especially towards the middle of 2022. Yeah. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So I just got through talking about higher vibrations just a second ago. So I feel like this is just more validation of that, and more validation of not over analyzing, kind of releasing anxiety. 2022 being the year of more peace for you. But it's got to do more so with the way that you think. I feel like you are needing to train yourself more to think positive and not so much on the negative aspects of every situation. Just like with this sensitivity card, some people will see sensitivity as like an annoying trait, or embarrassing, or people treat it like it's the plague. But sensitivity has its positive sides as well. A new romantic cycle begins. Libra. You do well. More than likely, you may not be a Libra, but since you are watching the Sagittarius reading, unless you're cross-watching, this could be in other areas of your chart. Simply the energy that you are taking on this time, or may need to work with in 2022, if not now. So something new is going to begin from you allowing peace to be within your life and allowing things to be still. Now, it does not have to be a romantic cycle, but it could just be a new partnership, or just something new in general starting some type of new cycle. But again, it doesn't have to be just romance. So in 2022, there is for some of you a new romantic cycle starting. Maybe within Libra season, it could be a Libra coming in with an offer, or again, maybe just be the energy might just be Libra or any other air sign maybe. So Aquarius and Gemini. Completion. You're going to feel like you have found the one. For some of you, that is the love language, that is romance. For others of you, that could be a job. For others of you, that could be a passion. That could be even a couch, for example. You know, you're going to feel complete. You're going to get certain wishes fulfilled. And it's all because you mostly followed your intuition and let it lead the way. And the reason I say this is because I'm feeling guided to all the purple here. And then we do have intuition. And I was just looking at it a second ago. But 9 is a wish fulfillment for the most part. And luck is on your side for 2022. You have take a walk. Let the beauty of nature feed your soul. Nature. So you are needing to spend more time in nature in 2022. That's going to help you with your intuition as well. And maybe allow nature to be your muse, to be your inspiration as well. So remove toxicity 36. So we are only treated as badly as we allow ourselves to be. Pay attention to your physical and emotional health and reduce your toxic burdens. So that goes back to the very beginning of the reading, which we have 10 of fire, 10 of wands. And it literally just said toxic burdens, reduce your toxic burdens. And 10 of wands is literally about being too overwhelmed, having way too many things that you are overanalyzing, that you are focusing on. Like, for example, you're carrying 1,000,000 grocery bags by yourself into a house, and not allowing anybody to help you. But yeah, it says remove toxicity. So that could be in the form of people, bad habits, eating habits, drinking, drugs, things like that. Doesn't have to be, but those are just examples. Just kind of implement new and healthier routines and choices in your life in 2022. Healing, yeah, you're going through a healing period in 2022, and it says 21 right here. So Spirit is making me feel as though you are going through this healing period now, but it's not over yet. But you are getting close. You're healing from this toxicity that you have decided to remove in 2022, or again, some of you are going through it now. But it's going to allow for a huge positive transformation to occur in 2022 because of that. And then we have Owl, so more intuition, wisdom, trustworthy guidance. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Yeah, so we got intuition everywhere here. Old soul wisdom. I feel like needing to use that to your advantage in 2022 as well. So now I am getting to the extra messages here, and these are the cue cards, and I just dropped one on the floor. Okay, Sarah. What this means is what will be. I believe that's what it means. It is Spanish. So pretty much just allowing things to take its course naturally. Releasing pressure and just going with the flow. Wheel of Fortune is what I see when I when I, when I see this message, at least at this time. So just letting things be. And I feel like this is about you needing to not feel like you have to be in control at all times. It's okay to sometimes be disorganized. I feel like you are a perfectionist, and Spirit is wanting you to just let go a little bit in 2022. And we have jackpot. So maybe there's going to be some money coming in, or some, like, I feel like aha moments for some of you guys. And then just abundance, some type of prosperity. Does not always have to be in the form of money, could be anything, but definitely look forward to some type of abundance in 2022. And what else? Lastly, twist of fate. So I just already basically talked about that. Fate meaning taking, just, it's destiny. You being where you are meant to be. And it says what will be will be. So, and I feel like this is about you allowing something or someone to come to you for a change as well, and not feeling like you have to chase after it. Meaning not feeling like you have to constantly take action to see results, because sometimes the best action step is to be still, I feel, for you guys. It looks like you're going to be channeling your divine masculine energy a lot in 2022. Or for some of you, divine masculine could be coming in for you. Clutter. So, getting rid of things you don't need, clearing space around you in 2022. That doesn't necessarily mean just physical items, but it could mean mind clutter as well, or things that make you feel overdressed, so to speak. Not necessarily clothes, but that's just an example, metaphor, I guess you can say. And nourishment, taking care of yourself and making sure that you are, like I said before, implementing healthier choices. All right. And now I'm getting the Moonology. And I feel like also Spirit is wanting to bring up, stop talking yourself out of things as well. 2022 especially is not the time for you guys to do that. Self-reflection. So I actually shuffled and this one fell on the floor. That's why I paused the recording for a second. But self-reflection. So it looks like 2022 is a time of self-reflection for you guys, figuring out what maybe you want and what you really need out of life. You may be faced with a lot of I feel like twin flame energy as well in 2022 for you guys. And also I feel like maybe you're going to be doing a lot of mirroring, a lot of shadow work in 2022 as well. Self-love. So it looks like 2022 is all about self for you guys, focusing on yourself and showing the love that you show to others, to yourself as well. I was looking for that one card that we already discussed. We got self-acceptance, and pay attention to the self part. Paying attention to your self-talk as well. Self-love. Speaking only kind words about yourself as well. I feel needs to be something you guys should work on as well. And self-reflection. So self, and self. I think that's interesting. That's not even the card that I was looking for either, but it was the compassion card. It's somewhere buried underneath here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So showing yourself, more compassion. And I'm also hearing being a little bit more flexible with your time in 2022 as well. So now I'm going in with the Fortune Cookie Oracle deck by V from V11 Crystals. Okay, there's a million cards that fell on the floor. And while I was picking up the cards, I was hearing the song by Kelly Clarkson. I really don't know the title of it, but I think what doesn't kill you makes you stronger is the line that I'm hearing. Patience is your friend. 2022, divine timing is at work in your life. And you need to trust that everything is going to happen when it is supposed to, right on time. Laugh out loud. So more time for playing and laughing and just not being so serious in 2022 as well. Change is inevitable. Welcoming in change with open arms, not being afraid of what comes up next. Positive changes coming your way, and even some changes that might not be at first things that are easy to welcome in, but definitely once you give things a chance, slowly but surely things are going to evolve. So now I'm doing an affirmation card pull. This is going to be your yearly affirmation message for the year of 2022. All right, so here is your overall general affirmation for the year of 2022. And if you want, you can screenshot that so you can say this every day if you would like in that year, or maybe you can start now. It comes from The Universe Has Your Back card deck by Gabrielle Bernstein with artwork by Michaela Ezra. I don't know why sometimes I say artwork. I have no idea why. But so your affirmation: my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that this has provided you with some clarity into the year ahead. Some of these things, keep in mind that you can start working on now. You do not have to wait to 2022. But I wish you guys much love, happiness, and success. If you'd like to order a reading from me, contact me on Instagram, send donations, send anything to from my Amazon wish list. Contact me or anything of the sort. Everything's going to be listed in the description box below. I thank you so much for tuning in, and I want to take a brief second to say welcome and thank you to my new subscribers, and thank you to those of you who have been subscribed for a long time or recently, however long. I appreciate you all. You do not have to be here. It means a lot to me. It really does that you guys watch my videos. I appreciate it very much, and I hope that I can continue providing you with clarity from one soul to another. Thank you again. I wish you love and light. Take care, stay safe, and I hope we can connect again soon. So, welcome back, Sagittarius. I just realized that I forgot this message. I was staring right at it and I forgot it. But it says, return to the body. When I am caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. How can I return to any situation more calm and present? So that's basically kind of like what we already talked about. The anxiety, maybe putting too much pressure on yourself. Just finding ways to center yourself and be in your present body. And I'm also hearing the phrase in the world, not of the world. So yeah. Okay, so that wraps up the reading. Sometimes I will do that. I will forget to, if it's like a card that I've set off to the side, I could be staring at it the whole time and will still forget to read it. But yeah, in those cases, I just turn, sometimes if I feel called to, I'll go ahead and read the message. And this is just to be a video, or just be a video that I will have to merge. But thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and yeah, stay safe, love and light, and take care.